Oh, wait a second. They've already started?
Yes.
Come on. Now we are. Cool, cool. I'm ready.
Yeah, we are live.
Well. I guess all the people who have been waiting for Raiden to hop on this desk is back here.
Yo.
We are again watching the Conquest people, and this is going to be the first semi-finals. And Qeeyou are playing with ForeverCool. We just saw ForeverCool in action and Qeeyou yesterday, and we know that there's absolutely utter demolition that might happen on one side. But I really want to see ForeverCool slowly and steadily walk up and maybe stand up to all of these players. Raiden, I'm pretty excited for this matchup.
Yeah. Oh. Look at the
That's a
anticipation.
nice shot.
Yes.
Yeah. Fired up. It's always pretty solid whenever it comes to those aim duels as well. But I like what Qeeyou did out here. Took the long control, and now since they do not see anything happening, they're moving all the way to the other parts of the map.
I think they are the most mature team in this circuit. Gone through it, did it, won tournaments, did everything. R2B2 pushing. R2B2 is definitely one of those players. Oh. Owned. Played on the
It's fine,
sound
caster
cue.
skills happens. That's the first one though, but still. It's a good answer back. Raven's been taken down on the other side. To a 2v3. Cyclone and fired up do something more. Cyclone, lovely for that answer. Fired up all the way down. They don't really have the defusal kit, so the time is running out. It is ticking fast. They've got to do it quickly. And look at this big rotation from Kung Fu Panda all the way from mid. C2 is able to take one. It's all down to Fired Up. He's got absolutely no clue where the last player is. He finally sees it. And it does not matter if he sticks to the defuse. The time is up.
Very good round. Huh? They went on to play the same thing. Like they decided that they are going to take long, and they waited, and they got it. Beautiful.
Yeah, I loved how they cut the noise after that first engagement and then eventually decided that their internal clock ticking perfectly. This might be the time when Qeeyou will leave this place. They moved up quickly. We have seen ForeverCool play on this map, so we know what they want to do. And that is to take the long control every single time.
Oh,
And they're doing
Clouda.
that. But what a shot from Clouda. He's able to answer back, and Raven joins him as well in that conquest. Gets another skull off of the body. It's still the last two players. Every single person.
And Raven
It's
has
there.
the scout. He's one of the best toppers in this region, not only in India, in this region. See?
And R2B2 on the back of that scout damage, he does his job with the Deagle. It's a 1v3, but it is still doable, by the way, Raiden, because look at the HP of Raven and R2B2.
He will be overwhelmed, I'm telling you.
Hold on. Maybe not as much yet. That bait was absolutely perfect on the tap.
Cyclone has full HP.
Raven, he's the only guy with the full HP. And again, no helmet.
Getting the sign clue.
Brother.
Yes. Good read. Oh,
Beautiful.
yes.
Waited with patience
Yep. Indeed.
and acted with diligence. You know, this is something that we've seen even in the previous series, almost in the entire series. ForeverCool win the pistol, and then immediately they lose the next round.
Seriously.
It just seems that they can't really. Yeah, it happened in the previous series. Almost every single pistol round.
Raven gets a kill. He's very aggressive. He is one of those seriously aggressive players. He likes to take control.
Reads the economy very correctly of the other side. Knows that they're probably on pistols. They might want to focus down on mid, maybe short, or maybe long. So he knows that the B avenue is going to be opened up and he just rushes it down.
Just see the kind of information CT has. Though they are a one man disadvantage, but see the kind of information and map control they have. Raven, see the read. It's so good.
Beautiful.
No one to trade.
Catches.
Created a diversion.
Yeah, he's just. To be honest, Raven is kind of over aggressive right now because he is in a disadvantage. And now, fine. So the players join in as well. Lovely flash, and it's for the support of the team as well. A good shot by Owned with the Deagle. Catches one though, but the answer back from Fired Up on the other side pushes him back. And as soon as he moves out to B2 zip, but Owned is owning everyone. Catches another. Needs to run one more. Needs to keep his cool, keep his calm, and he wins the round.
This was unexpected, huh?
This is exactly what they did in the previous series as well. Owned was just having a blast in the previous series.
Again, forcing. Look at the buy from Qeeyou. Oh, is there an issue?
Just have to wait and see, to be honest.
Yes, it seems like
Could be possible, yeah.
there is something wrong. They have communicated with the admins, might be. But that particular round win inflicted a eco round for Qeeyou.
Mm-hmm.
It will be fun to see. Let's talk about the players a bit. Fired Up, R2B2, Cyclone F, Clouda, Raven, all played in God's Reign and in Marcus Gaming, or these kind of all tier 1 teams, when there used to be a time when India also had a lot of orgs.
You know, I remember the time of Blast the Draft when the players that you mentioned were there. And if I'm not wrong, Fired Up, Clouder, these two have played with Guardian, one of the CS legends.
Yeah.
They know what kind of ideas they play with. They know the mentality. They know the micros and the macros of the map. R2B2 has played with Shocks. And I remember they won Blast the Draft with Shocks, Marcos Gaming.
Yes.
When True Rippers were actually one of the more favored team there, who had Kenny S, by the way. You know, it's actually pretty amazing to see how the players who we are seeing in front of us right now have got so much insight about the game, and
You casted in that, huh?
they basically have played with legends, man.
How lucky you are you casted that match.
Yeah, I did. All the
We have
Indian division as well and the Pakistani division.
We have a celebrity caster among us, huh?
Oh my god. Now
See, it's a big
that
thing.
was one of my early few gigs, and I remember, at that time I was not that big of a Counter-Strike fan. I used to watch it a bit, but when I realized all the people who were going to play there, that's when I started doing my research. I'm pretty sure the Score Esports and almost all of their documentaries about all of these legends.
Yeah, true.
Freiburg, Guardian, Kenny S, Olaf Meister, Shocks, Get Right.
When you talk about
I watched it.
Yeah. Continue. Continue.
Yeah, I watched every single one of them, and then I saw them how they played in their prime. I was like, holy smokes, man! They used to own the arena.
Yeah, like Kenny S is one of those players for whom Counter-Strike has had to change things, nerf the op, because he was so dangerous with that particular op.
Yep.
And he was the first person who showed this world that you can be aggressive with that particular weapon. Because till then, the kind of offers that CS had seen, like Guardian and all, device, they were all defensive offers. Okay, then
Yep.
suddenly there comes a young guy who is like pushing Inferno mid, getting 2 or 3 kills, coming back, and it was like, oh shit, and inspired so many players like Simple and all, and that is the reason this game has risen so much. So this game changes people's life, but there's sometimes that you're going to find these kind of players, these kind of individuals who are going to come into this game and change the way this game has been perceived.
I agree. It's not everyday
No.
news which we see, these are like once in a generation players.
Yes, to be
Players like
very
Kenny
frank,
and
yes.
Simple, and I agree. CS had to nerf down the AWP because of that guy.
Yeah.
That just speaks numbers. It has never been done before. It will never be done afterwards. Maybe.
See the boost Raven has taken.
Let's see. Yep.
This could be dangerous.
And with the one big thing about all of the players is the fact that they know the macros and the micros of this map all around. Even see catch one, he does not.
This
So they
can.
know the in and out of this map, and they push it to their utmost limit.
I told you this can be a double-bladed sword.
Yep.
Boosts are always like that. Managed to take a lot of HP, then he also gave a lot of HP by himself also. Yep.
Down to just 17. That's a trade
Oh,
already. TX catching one, but Clouder on the other side. He's still here. He's providing support to his team. The rest of the players now also pushing up. Hold on, smoke. Be careful around that. C2 just jumps in, bounces up, and takes the head of Raven and R2B2. That is insane. The backup taken down, shot control taken.
the jiggle
It's all
peak.
Cyclone. Yeah, he should be spotted out now. They should have heard him.
Yeah.
All right. Perfect. Smoke able to shut down Cyclone as well. And on the back of it, ForeverCool winning another round.
Yeah. They are a good team. We had a lot of discussion regarding Fire Dub, to B2, Cyclone, Clouda, Raven. Let's talk about this team also. Smoke, Kung Fu Panda, more famously known as Noyan. Oh, he misses. Smoke, Owned, CX. These are all old players. They are not some of those. Look at Cyclone. He's sitting with his Zeus. It's a good ploy. He can get a kill. One shot, one kill. Oh, temperament.
This gun carries a curse with it, I'm telling you. Earned alive out there, C2. Able to shut down the early push of Clouder. And Smoke is ready. With the AWP as well. That's going to be another pick. Back of it. It's all down to R2B2. He might have played with shocks, but pretty sure converting a 1v4 in this scenario seems to be out of the window. Yeah, he just wants to save the AK in his hand.
See the
Hopefully,
anticipation.
he'll be allowed to do so.
See the clock that he has in his mind. Look at that. I am going to tell you one thing. Seeing R2B2 play is therapy. And with that small crosshair, I don't know how he spots it, but then lovely. I will have to ask this short hair from him. I'll have to get the code. He is so precise with that, and always keep an eye at his headshot percentage.
Always at the highest.
Yeah.
As you mentioned, the Marcos Gaming's greatest players out here
Oh,
in the Indian scene. Lovely shot from Smoke. Just waited for Cyclone. Holy! Who's this guy? Just pushes out of it and rips apart Clouder. The anticipation as well by Kung Fu Panda and Own. In the back of it. Just able to shut everyone down. That is a flawless round.
Pushing
Insane.
Qeeyou for another eco round.
It's a 5-1 start.
Never anticipated that, huh?
And I'll tell you one thing. ForeverCool are pretty solid on the CT side of this map. The last time that they played, right, even in the previous series, they went 8-4 on the CT side. Getting 5 rounds on their team. Seems like they've already done half the work that they needed to do, and they are still doing even more. Moon gets a pick onto Raven. Cloud, needs to be careful.
Look at that. Noyan and Fired Up slow, so close to each other. To B2. Oh, a little late to react. Sauda.
Probably a map moment for him. It's only good for one, Clouder.
Oh, Fired Up.
All right, my guy. I see what you did there. I see the disrespect there, but it's still absolutely fine. 3 people standing. Round converted.
Yeah. Look at the kind of lead they have.
5 straight rounds. Look at their bank balance.
Oh, CX.
What? How do you do that?
That's a big question, huh?
I'm telling you, dude, you praised R2B2 and see what's happening to our poor boy for the past 2 rounds. 3
Don't worry.
to
Don't
be
worry.
specific.
Don't worry. You're going to see him. He is. See, you know what is the difference between good teams and great teams? The good teams are going to
Great.
show you brilliance, but the great teams are going to show you consistency. So, yep,
True.
I think this team has that. Even though they are down, they are out, you can always anticipate that they are going to come back. Oh! What a miss. What a miss.
Fortunate one this time around from Fired Up, but Smoke is not missing.
Look at the map
He's
control
connecting
they
every
have.
single shot. Yeah, they know everything, but hold on. This push. Ambitious.
Ooh!
Cloudy. Not anticipating. Kung Fu Panda there. But Cyclone still wants to quickly close in that gap. Wants to quickly move forward. There's a flash being sent out to try and maybe catch something. And he anticipates it perfectly as Raven plays with him in unison. Down to a 2v2. The AWP in the hand and Smoke is following the same trail. He's gonna walk down the same path, and it was impeccable for Kung Fu Panda to win the fight on site. As now the cross can be watched out for. Raven should not have any idea of where Smoke is, and Smoke has been hitting every single shot, and now that I say it, he's gonna hit again. And ForeverCool move to 7.
Now this is insane. Tactical timeout been taken by Qeeyou. They're going to figure it out. I'm pretty sure you're going to see a close match. I have seen this team. The players are my good friends, so I know like ForeverCool will have to capitalize on this. They cannot be complacent. They will have to maintain this good start that they have got. It's the best chance that they're ever going to get, I'm telling you.
I agree, man. Because the winner moves to the grand finals, by the way.
Yeah.
Can't really miss out on this opportunity, which definitely is where Qeeyou are missing out, as on this one map. Can the or rather the scout is in the right place though, but no one's peeking. No one's
A lot of
giving an
respect been
inch to
shown.
anyone.
Oh,
Here's the thing though, this map is a pick of Forever Cool. So I'm not really worried about Qeeyou because next one is going to be ancient for them. The thing is, if Forever Cool start to feel themselves, they're a very momentum based team. If they start to feel themselves, then they can do something unthinkable on that one. But for now, Cyclone was able to get one though, but Smoke quickly. As good as he is with the AWP, is also pretty solid on that rifle. Before falling, gets the head of two, equalizes the numbers for his team. Gives them a chance to go for a plant.
still in balance. Look at the kind of patience C2 is showing. So fire! No.
Whoa!
See the
All
kind of
right.
anticipation of time that he has. What was that?
Rushes up to get the second one as well.
Rat!
Fired up is firing up, and at the moment we talk about momentum, that's when it's been broken.
Let's talk about some chat. Rat, I hope you get well soon. Till then, ease yourself with this beautiful match that we have in our hand. Owned. Survives. R2B2 will not be anticipated. Crossfire being set up in long toes. Raven.
Nice shot from him. To get one and on the back of it, get the advantage for his team. Buy round, by the way, but look at shot. It's been taken entirely by Forever Cool. But look at the position of R2B2. He can go for a very fast flank play.
Scared, can you see the kind of map control CTs have?
Yep.
This is insane, I'm telling you.
Talk to me about it.
They are going long and see Raven is there. He's not going to miss. There will be a white peak or a crouch peak. There is a white peak.
That's a double white peak, by the way.
Yeah.
The back of it now, Cyclone.
Smooth.
Holy! What? That is criminal! Jumps up and destroys Clouder. Cyclone is the last man standing now.
Yeah, he will have to save.
Is he going to be allowed? I'm pretty sure he's not. Not a single weapon carried forward in the next round. Mind-blowing shot from Smoke.
Yeah.
And that double peak, anticipating where Raven would be, that was pretty.
That small point in this match actually changed the complexion of this particular round. Till then, it was all CT. They had it in their control. Raven, look, he's angry. Oh. See where Raven is standing.
The anger is showing up. He's absolutely destroying. He is showing that class right now. A 5v3.
Ooh.
Who's the patience as well.
No,
Love
yeah.
the play. They're just going to go all the way back now and set up for their default widespread. I love the idea. What a way to play Qeeyou. And I'm pretty sure they won the round in the first 30 seconds.
Very true. And it's Raven who created this. This is the kind of impact he has. But on the other hand, these people are capable enough to break this shackle.
Should be a save.
Ideally, they should.
But here's the thing, there's just one more round after this one. Their back account is flourishing. So might as well just go ahead. We get a couple of weaponries off the hands of the other side. Maybe force them to struggle a bit. R2B2 has to go for the spray. And he sees both. He's done what he needed to do. Small boost and the smoke is not helping you out at all. A double peek out of the smoke as well. And that is a Qeeyou round.
8-3. One more round to go.
It's a 4-8. Double off setup. ForeverCool, I'm not going to anticipate that. What do you think? Is it a 9-3 or an 8-4?
Should be 8-4. Ideally.
The opening says otherwise. Crowd has been taken down, but there's still double op stands.
Yeah. But Fired Up has a beautiful setup going out there. Smoking the shot.
Cyclone. I love the idea. Cyclone and Raven pushed out all the way from A.
Oh.
Rather B time. Shot this time around. Frag's gonna dissipate the smoke. But the trades are still 2-1. It's down to a 3v2 scenario now. Lovely frag. Look at the amount of damage it does. Just one stray bullet gonna do the job, and Cyclone is gonna do the exact same thing. Except the AK in the process. Raven swaps up to the M4. Possibility for them to try and get at least one. Watch out for the car. So able to get one. Sees the second as well, and CX with the perfect peak. You're going for a 9-3.
A lot of misses from Raven and Fired Up, to be true. Look at the scorecard.
My eyes were actually stuck on the ping. Having a ping of 1 is just grand.
Yeah. I do play in 2 ping.
Stop making me jealous.
Shut up, you don't play CS.
I don't even get that thing in Valor still.
True. Advantages of staying in Mumbai.
That's the only advantage I can see, but alright. The pistol. What? No way, Raven!
Raven.
Nah, man. That's them dirty. Like, just runs away and says, hey, have a good day. Gonna go for the plant now, ForeverCool. Or rather, Qeeyou.
That's the kill, C2.
Now going for the retake. Yeah, those are some crucial openers as well. Fired up, answers back with one. And this headshot angle is just perfect for him. Support of Cyclone was there, but now you've got to stick to the defuse. He's got the kit as well. He's got the angle and he's got the time as well.
What?
Right from under the nose of Cyclone.
10 minutes
Qeeyou
defusal.
are struggling. Oh my god. This was not supposed to happen, my man.
Utility sorted. Taken full control. There is some issue with this server. I don't know what is happening.
It's okay, it's okay. Don't worry about it. The fact is we're not missing out on any actions. That's the most
Yeah.
important thing. And for now, the action seems to be going towards the entire mid and then maybe going towards the A side. Look at the position of C2. It's a crucial one. And the reason why he can hold that angle is because CX is holding the entirety of A long. But hold on. He's the first one to fall out there. The AK on the other side, unanticipated since the bomb plant was down. They've got enough funds now. Smoke catches one. Gotta be careful. Cloudy with the deagle. Opens up the skull and now it's going for the exploration as well. Along with fired up. Shot by R2B2. Horn's been taken down and now it's all down to Kung Fu Panda.
Noyan is not
You can
foolish
show
enough.
all your moves.
He
Yeah,
is
he's not winning that. He's
Yeah.
gonna go for the save.
sensibilities. There is no point you're ruining this. What's the point? Every action should have an objective. See, he got him in reload. Oh, couldn't get the gun. Got a very good kill.
Yeah, at least he was able to surprise Raven out there, maybe. Raven has got 13 deaths, but the amount of impact those 11 kills have had.
Karthik, welcome,
is crucial.
welcome to the stream 10-4. Yeah, it is. We are a little delayed. That's true.
I'm pretty sure ForeverCool has taken that personal. He didn't want to end it quick.
Look at Noyan. Raven. This nade is going to give him a lot of damage. Yeah. Good flash. Short player will be blinded.
Not again. Right now, to take the map space away, and they are able to do that too. Look at the full A long control. Owns it. Able to find one, but I think after that, Cloud is able to get one quick. Kung Fu Panda. Nayan. Ready to go for another fight.
Oh, Noyan
Move!
will be traded.
Phenomenal one. Yeah, Raven quick on that trigger. But he's done the damage. It's bought some time for his team to maybe walk up short for the smoke to dissipate. Little dodged up a couple of players in front of him, but a pixel is all he needs because that's all he gets. Fires a couple of extra shots on the body, making sure that they stay dead. Raven is striking hard.
Crack shot. Thank you for notifying to this. Wait token to note, and here we have corrected the scorecards and the logos. Sometimes things like this happen in production, like it's a little issue with the HUD. So ForeverCool has taken a tactical timeout. It's absolutely important because see, they have they have taken all the money out of them. They don't have a good buy. Then they need to decide whether they want to buy in this round. And it's very important, because if they buy and they lose in this round, it is going to be dangerous for them. I think they have gone for the eco.
This has been one of the biggest, it's a struggling point for Fired Up Gaming. In the previous series, there were many scenarios where they were not able to manage their economy well, going with some of the scrappy buys and then not having enough in the bank account to full by the next round. Those were some of the problems that they were facing. And that was one of the big reasons why we saw a big OT in the first map. But this time around, I like the idea. It's going for all in eco. It's absolutely fine. They're conceding one round to focus on the one after that. So yeah, should be a simple, straightforward round for Qeeyou, given the fact that they've got better weaponries as well, and they are taking the map space all around the map.
Oh. On reload!
Unfortunate for the guy. Almost tried to pull that one off, but one is all he could get. And Raven then answers back with the last one too. Beautiful round 3 state now. And on the back of it, an attack op in the hands of Raven.
We'll have to see what he does. Is he going to pick mid? Oh, CX!
He is.
Correct!
He is. He is going to peak mid, but that's going to be the last peak of him in this round at least.
You do these things to a big player and you have irritated him then. It's fun when a big name is playing against you and you are bullying him. That's the kind of kick.
You seem to be enjoying it more than CX.
Yeah. These are the small battles that you enjoy. This is the reason you do these things. You enjoy
I
these
agree.
tournaments. CX.
And this competition that ForeverCool is actually giving Qeeyou, this is something we all thrive for.
Yeah.
Underdogs now playing just like they own the arena, and they absolutely do. Kung Fu Panda standing up and owned as well. And another shot on the other side. You can jump down, but you jump down in your grave, Cyclo. C2 winning that one fight. And they say thank you to Raven by picking another op from him.
Cloudo with the op.
That's new.
Missing. Oh.
Over peak, over eager. Wanted to go for a third try. Fully blinding up the members of Qeeyou, bullying them out the doors. And look at the rest of the two players though, but Own has such a good map presence. Realized what part was open. Crosshair trained to perfection. It's all down to Fired Up and R2B2. And they can't do it at all. Fired Up's got the op. And a dream to maybe save it. Maybe survive. As he all the way runs it down back to
He
the
might.
T-spawn.
He might. The reason is, it has been highly, what to say, a debated matter. That whether Fired Up is a better offer or Raven.
If he wins this one, then it's Fired Up. Now you know.
Karthik, this is B03.
6 opportunities now to close out the game.
Flash at the right time.
Whoa! Through the wall, into the head, and he confirms this round for his team. Cs2 He can't have that happening. And it's a
Wins the match.
13 and 6
What's
for
happening?
Forever Cool.
What's happening? We are seeing upset upon upset. Qeeyou, the number 1 seeded team in India, been defeated by Forever Cool. They first defeated Victor Summers, that's number 2 in this country. Now they have taken out the number 1 team for this map. What's happening?
The thing that is happening now, it is a potential elimination map for Qeeyou. But on the other end, it is a potential finals qualifying map for Forever Cool.
Yes.
It's going to be played on the map of Ancient. That is a Qeeyou pick. But what's going to happen on that one? It is something that we will figure out, ladies and gentlemen, but not long, but after this very short break. Don't go anywhere while we pick our popcorns.
Yep.
2-3-1 is the count on people that we've got, and we are back again for another game. And this is the semi-finals one, second map, Qeeyou up against ForeverCool. ForeverCool are having the advantage. They just need one more map win to move forward to the grand finals. But it seems like Qeeyou are not hunted down, but rather are the ones who want to hunt down the members of ForeverCool. We'll have to see how that pans out as ForeverCool will start on the CT side and Qeeyou on the T side. My man Raiden is here joining me, or rather I am joining him in the Conquest. So we'll have to see, man. You know these players more. Tell me what's going to happen now.
Yeah, we got a clue. 2-3-1, huh?
Phenomenal count out.
That was good from the production team.
I enjoyed that.
2-3-1.
2-3-1 as well, like perfect. 2-3-1, yeah. Exactly what's happening, right? ForeverCool winning the map one against Qeeyou. Some things are just unexpected.
I'm telling you, Qeeyou are not going to take this easy. They are going to take it on ego. They will be frustrated.
Interesting. At least let the people spawn. Oh my god.
Yeah.
All right. Bowling time is over. Game time is on now. Unless bowling is the game that they love.
ForeverCool will be very high on confidence, I'm telling you.
You could already see that happen, so pushing in the lamp. It's got to run back all the way in game now.
Miss!
Holy smokes! No way he gets someone live after that! The support impeccable by his team. It's fired up all the way on the other end of the segment towards Donut, but the discipline from C2 impeccable. As soon as I say that. Alright, CX is there to answer back. It's down to a 1v3 now.
Cyclone can do it.
Question is, does he anticipate the position of owned?
No.
And how can he do it?
Now he cannot, most probably.
Maybe he can. Maybe he can. And that's how he can. Another 1v1 into the making. Cyclone up against Kung Fu Panda. He's got to play it safe. The patience is impeccable now.
Yes, he has the bomb. Yes, he has it.
There is one defuse kit in the hands of Kung Fu Panda too. If push comes to shove.
Kung Fu Panda 2.
Pun intended.
Yes, yes. Sure.
Yeah. Information should be given now. Don't force the fight. Don't force the fight. Hold for CX. What?
I told you. These are the kind of rounds you want to see. The brilliance of Cyclone. He's one of the most hardworking players in CS, in Indian circuit. He's the kind of player who grinds and grinds and grinds.
Shows up at the moments like these. He They have just got so much to prove. It's when you stand up and shine the brightest. Cyclo,
Oh,
obviously going in for a category 5. Smoke though. Answers back on the other side this time. He'll take down Clouder. Launch him a P2B2 though in the cave though, and he makes it more. Long with fired up. They're able to answer back some more. Owned answers back on the other side. Down to a 2v2 now, and both the SMGs close and personal.
they have time.
Upgrades available on site.
Look at the CT side. They have only one nade left. And the CT have rotated to A. But they are still sticking to B. They have created that slight illusion that the team might rotate to A rather. And now the side
24
is
seconds.
yeah, the side is really open. CTs are baffled.
It
Like
is.
mind game all around.
Beautiful positioning by Fired Up. It's ready to take the second duel as well. It's going to be a 1v1 get again, though. It's a wide peak. Owned isolates the first one. And he do the same thing for the second. Cyclone says no. Cyclone gets another.
No. Who says? Jinder says
5-0.
5 Marathis versus 5 Bengalis. No. I think there are only 2 Bengalis. It's Raven and R2B2. Fired up is Agarwal. Look at Raven. Can he anticipate?
He seems to.
Yes, he does.
Still taken down. The
Clouder.
pistol out there, Clouder. So that Molotov in the red room gets the head.
P2 can be dangerous.
4v4.
That's
They
the kill.
search for him. And they destroy him. Weapons available for upgrades, by the way.
Don't go for that. Don't go for that. It's a trap. It will be very, very tough retake.
But they do have an AK to play around with.
No armor
But
though.
it's in the hands of C2. C2 is not healthy.
And
Only got 26 HP.
no armor also. The bullet punch will be huge.
No defuse kit available either. So the time is going to be crucial on the back of it. R2B2. Pick one more time, one bullet to the body, that's done, but I don't even care because there's no time left. And CX is going to fall as well. C2 is going to keep that weapon to the next round while them being carried forward on the other side as well. 3-0 start.
Technical pass. Jinder, come on. That's lame. You don't try these things.
Try what?
No, I was just reading the chat.
Oh, okay.
Technical pass and Qeeyou. I told you, the kind of comeback that Qeeyou have shown in the first round will have boosted the morals to the sky high. I couldn't follow who won the major last night. Anyone from the chat who would educate me about that? It was the first time that an Asian team reached the final of any major in the history of Counter-Strike. Big congratulations to Mongols. Oh, vitality. But yeah, kudos to Mongols. Reaching the final is itself a big feat. Ancient, see, scared. What I was talking about is that sometime in maps like Mirage and Dust 2, upsets might happen. But in maps like Ancient or Anubis, teamwork, understanding, maturity plays a much bigger role than aim mechanics. So yeah, teams like Qeeyou would be a more favorite team to win in these kind of maps, definitely. And we have Ancient now, then Anubis next. I have seen this team play Anubis. They are dangerous in T side and even in CT.
Comes down to the coordination which you mentioned.
Sam says yes.
It's
Mongols.
also,
Yeah, continue.
plus now that they are, on the verge of being eliminated, so they'll probably be a bit more careful about this one.
True.
Yeah.
Sam says yes. Mongols winning would have been cool. Yeah, more than cool, my man. I would have celebrated. We don't have any infrastructure, not even in India. The Asian teams are bullied all around the world. And now there is Asian team in the finals. We should celebrate. See. Mid has been given. None of the teams are actually committing to the mid. Raven has taken 1 kill. Got the gun he preferred.
Now the WP in his hands as well.
See,
One more he needs to take care of. He will blow him apart as well. EX now wants to go for a late look. Catches one.
gets 2.
Does he have the idea that there's a second?
I think they are
Taking care of
saving.
them as well, but
I think they are saving. They don't have
2v3?
the money. They don't have the money. It would be the right thing to do.
probably.
Yeah. So with that, C2 can drop 1 gun to his teammate.
And the rest of the players can probably play with a couple of SMGs.
They can do half buys like an armor and a P250 or a 5.7. Let's see what kind of a buy they are going to go for. See, he has given 1 gun, CX, and Owned has got 1 gun. Now it will be only smoke. See, half armor, some utility. That save us a good one.
Because the loss bonus is also hitting pretty well now to them.
Yeah.
It's a max loss bonus of 3,400.
Smoke will have SMG. I am keeping an eye on him because he might push. To all the people
I've seen them.
who are watching this broadcast, I'll be reading your comments. You can write about what you feel about these games, about the teams, about the tournament. We'll be chatting. We will be interactive.
Yeah. Another technical pause. That's going to be one more.
Cloud.
At least Cyclone has been taken down once,
I think Clouder lives near my place.
Why? There's no electricity there?
It says 2 ping. Oh no, Cyclone also has 2. Okay.
If they're in Mumbai, then they will have to pay.
Pardon me?
If you're in Mumbai, then you will have a ping of 2.
Yeah. But in premiers, you don't always get that kind of a ping.
That's unfortunate.
You do get 2, 3, 4, but 1 ping, I have not seen much. I want to play in 0 ping, you know.
It is just not possible.
It's possible in LAN.
There's always a ping of 1, even in LAN. There's no 0 ping.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So here's the thing. I mean, I'm a science nerd here. So the data transfer, light has a finite speed. The data
Yeah.
that is transferred, it's in the form of light waves, the electromagnetic waves, which travel
True.
at the speed of light. So it's always going to take a certain amount of time for the data to be transferred, and that is the ping, that is the latency. So even if you use wires, that's the fastest way of transfer, but it will still take a certain time. So the ping will always be of 1.
Okay. That's pretty decent information.
Just me watching Neil deGrasse Tyson throughout my day.
What do you think? Time traveling is possible?
It is. Into the future though, not in the past.
Only if you can travel at the speed of light. And if you travel at the speed of light, the mass is going to grow to infinite.
No, it's opposite. The mass is going to go to 0, but the energy required to accelerate you till the speed of light, that is going to be infinite. So you are either born with the speed of light or you just don't accelerate to that. But for now, C2 has decided to accelerate himself, quickly catching the first one. Clouder knew what hit him though. Raven, lovely shot onto no hit. He understood his assignment, did that back and forth yet again. Cyclone is able to answer, brings it all the way down to a 3v3. Look at where Smoke is. Look at where he's wanting to go. Cyclone is ready with the answer, and Raven with a shot through the wall.
What was
Will
that?
shut all the hopes down for forever.
Insane shot though. Now we have a tactical pause from 4EVERCOOL. Complete reversal of what we saw in the last map. Are you sure the mass decreases when you travel at the speed of light?
Yeah, light has 0 mass.
Light has 0
It's just a
mass,
wave.
but can anything with slightest mass, because photon, let's not talk about it. Let's concentrate.
Yeah, so to be honest, it is actually pretty interesting.
Yeah, it is.
So here's the thing.
Yeah.
So if you have mass, that means you cannot travel at the speed of light.
Yeah. Look at Clouder.
However,
Continue.
that's the thing, you can be ship made of photons that can travel at the speed of light.
Can it carry a mass?
Now that's yeah, you can sit inside that ship.
Can it carry you?
And that is that's the big question, that's the most ambitious thing that I can think of, which exactly Smoke also did. Tried to get that one pick and wanted to survive on the back of it, but B2B2 was just there to shut him down. Right
Bad
now, there's
idea.
still
Bad
double kill
idea.
clearance all the way in lamps. That's absolutely horrible one. B2B2 is just so ready. The reposition.
Ooh, the flick.
Beautiful. Nasty one from Owned. But the question is, can he get something more? It's a 1v3. Surely too much to ask for, right?
Yeah.
Surely that's not happening. As soon as the bomb goes down, he's going to run. And as soon as he runs,
The natural tendency of Owned is not to go in this way. He is a kind of player who is a good controller. He is not that aggressive. So yeah, I think he is going to save. The natural tendency of Owned is to self-preservation. I think so. I think he is not going to be angry with me. But yeah, he is a kind of player who is extremely good in making like in defensive framework. When he has support, he can be very lethal, but he is not someone who is going to go and make the play. 7th round.
I don't really want to call it right away because I'm pretty sure I'm going to jinx it, but maybe we're going to witness the unthinkable.
Clouda.
Unless ForeverCool just pulls
Oh.
something out of the
Double
box.
kill.
Or there ain't no rabbit coming out of this hat this time around. No matter what ForeverCool try, Qeeyou have got an answer for that. Surprise.
he tried to go for a knife.
Yeah, it's a knife out. It's a knife out. It's a knife out again.
They are now toying with them. 8-0. Can they do it 13-0?
What did I say? I said that I'm not gonna say it, but maybe the unthinkable is about to happen. But now you said it. That means it's not going to happen.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's absolutely fine. Wow. Wow, that frag was to technically dissipate the smoke. But the timing on that was just a bit off.
Yeah.
But it doesn't even matter. They still took control of the mid, so problems out there whatsoever. And I kid you not, now that you've said it, I'm pretty sure ForeverCool are gonna win this round.
Really?
Alright. P2B2 has said that's not happening.
Keep saying it. Keep saying it.
Cyclone still having the control of long, but
C2 will have a
is in
lot
the hands
of...
of C2.
Yeah, but C2 has a lot of sound clue.
This one, oh my goodness! Fired up! Absolutely nasty on that one. Now, yes, there's one player remaining, but I don't anticipate someone on donut. Where are the comms? Where is the information? ForeverCool are just running it down when the comms should have been there. It just feels like now they're overwhelmed.
C2 should have won that gun duel in donut. That would have changed the complexion of the round, but now see the CTs have given up the mid. They are not contesting on the mid. They are fighting Cheetah. nade is nasty. Crossfire being set up.
Holding it for now, though. Question is for how long. Gonna spray it down again. A few shots connected, but gonna re-smoke. Lamp. Grenade to dissipate that smoke. Almost. Started trying to find the timing, but it's B2 with the opener. The exact same player. Falls pretty low in the HP. Now on the back of it. They've taken the space in the cave. So they can decide to push up forward. Raven! What a nade, my guy. It absolutely deletes the rest of them. Kicks it double as well towards the back. It's down to a 2v5. Tug your tails and save the weapons. Because this retake ain't happening.
Interesting comment from Pawn. Oh, fired up. What a wrist-breaking snap. 10-0. Pawn says forever Peti mein pack.
Is it possible? Is the question. Can ForeverCool get one round? Can they save themselves from utter humiliation? That too. Second map, the semi-finals. To the opener.
Raven misses.
Shot missed. A rare miss from Raven though, but still sends out a molly to relay the control of that pit. Cyclone!
How are they
And
losing?
louder!
How are they losing these gunfights?
Obliterating everyone, and it's all down to Own, who is being owned. And he has got nothing left to lose now, so might as well just try to take the fight to them. The player in mid, it's Raven in mid, who want to fight from him. The frag goes his way, Molotov on the other side. There's no place left to run and no place left to hide. It's 11 on board. Qeeyou are mad about the previous map.
It's an A attack now. The rotation from Noyan is there. See the utility setup. It's brilliant.
Just utter domination at this point. Oh, and CX. Nothing can be done. A flawless round and a picture perfect half.
Yeah. For Qeeyou. Are you taking sides, my friend?
Absolutely not.
They would want to assert their position that one map loss was a fluke.
Got to be a next level believer to maybe fall for this one. 1-for-1 trade though. Raven answers back louder. Still keeps the advantage for his team. 2v3 into the making. Can these two save their team? Can they find one round? Can they fulfill the dream, Smoke? It's probably yes.
Oh,
Double up in donut. Shot connected. Fired up is there. It's down to B2B2. And no it. Can you go for it? Absolutely not. It's B2B2. Wins out the last, and it's a 13-0 in the semi-finals map 2.
we are into Anubis. The kind of domination after losing Dust 2. What a comeback from Raven and his team. And R2B2. What a player he has been. 14 kills, utter domination. 14-6. A KD of more than 2. Insane. Completely dominated ForeEVERCOOL. There was not a single time other than the first round that actually Forever looked like winning. It has been an utter dominance from Qeeyou. Superb game. We'll be coming back with Anubis in about 5 minutes.
Yeah, 2-3-1 said and done, and we are back again for the last map of this series, ladies and gentlemen. Both of these teams just one map and away from going to the grand finals. Y'all are watching Conquest, String Esports Showdown, Southeast Asia, sponsored by String Metaverse and brought to you by Showdown and HighIQ. And it seems like it's not just the IQ that is high, it's also the pressure on these teams, the morale, and maybe the Josh as well between all of them, because you need to win the next few rounds to move forward in that grand final. Just 13 rounds.
I'm
But
telling
can
you,
Forever Cool do that after that 13-0, my guy Raiden? That's the question.
I'm telling you, Qeeyou is going to A. 100%. 100% they are going A.
And how and why do you think that?
Because I have seen these players play. I somehow understand their psyche, and I believe they feel confident in A. That's for one. Second is A side is always less crowded, more open spaces, and in pistol you need a little bit of space.
Mm-hmm.
It's a split.
Let's see. White split right now. That's perfectly mentioned.
Mid.
Going on to, oh my goodness. It's an early fight being taken.
No.
Dropping down from the bridge. Raven catches the first one.
They go to B. My predictions
To
are wrong.
B2 as well. Yeah, it's a very fast B split. It seems like you used all your luck in the previous prediction of 13-0.
True.
Sorry, not sorry.
But I'm telling you, they are now very high on confidence. See the way they went in mid. After the 13-0 win, their morals are strong. Their confidence is super high.
Here's the thing. Here's the fun thing now. And keep on counting. This is now 14 straight round wins.
You're counting.
It's a pretty simple math.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You got me there.
Oh, now Noyan is also able to catch fired up there, but doesn't really matter. Clouder was able to answer back on the other side. They were waiting for this explosive play all the way down from mid through the double doors. It's all down to Smoke as he moves right from under. Should be hearing all the movement out there, though, so can maybe catch the rotators if he goes in from water. Doesn't matter. The fight's been brought to him, and Cyclone wins that out.
First buy round though. I would love to see a very aggressive round from the city side. It's a pretty T-sided map, I would say. And the basic reason is the kind of rotation players can do. It's superb. Mid will be exploited for sure. No op, 5 M4s, and let's look at the utilities they have. Pretty, I would say, not enough utilities to hold a T side. They will have to use their utilities pretty judiciously.
It's a great spot to be at if you're Forever Cool.
Yeah.
First, it was all the way towards the B side, that too from split by fighting on the bridge. Second round, you tried to push out bridge, you got nothing but obliteration. Now this round, you've given up almost all the space on the map, and you are gladly taking it all the way from water to the A-long. Solid timing on the back of that flash.
They're
Or
going
rather,
to rotate.
Smoke. Absolutely are, but they're not being allowed to. Lovely positioning. On the back of that, Kung Fu Panda catches two, survives as well on the back of that. He's still ready to take some more fight. He's ready to throw some hands, man. That is the confidence that Forever Cool were missing after that previous game.
Fired of anticipating. Holding mid.
Oh, look at him.
Gets the kill. Bomb will be planted.
2v3 into the making now. You've got the numbers advantage, but the Molotov is going to stop the push of Owned from there. But still, Kung Fu Panda is there, fighting on such a low HP, and Owned will make sure that the dry streak of round losses will not continue any further. Win the first round after the last 15 that they have played. And it's a finally. Seems like their train is also off the station now.
It's a little early to commit. Noyan. He will be flushed out of that E-box with that molly.
Cyclone is also able to answer one quickly.
Oh, trade came super fast.
Absolutely. At the back of it, still winnable, maybe a little less now as Raven gets more quickly and gives his team a better chance on the back of that C2. Oh, lovely Molotov. You see a burning Raven there, and you make sure to clip its wings, but Cyclone's there to make his team fly high with B2, R2B2 rather. Hit everyone down. Still keeping the lead. Well, that's fired up for you.
Smoke. Gets the bomb drop. Gets the gun. Advantage CT. Locks the way with that smoke. Noyan has a very good angle. Playing with that smoke. Cyclone wins it for his team. Making the balance.
Lovely shot from fired up. C2, he kind of anticipated that angle, just could not adjust his crosshair on time. It's all down to Own now. All the footsteps are going to be heard by Clouder. And he's going to hit him in the mid. Holy smokes! Clouder caught lacking there. But yeah, Cyclone's got the Molotov ready. It's got the lineup as well. No need for a lineup though. Simple, straightforward side. No defuse kit, by the way. It's gonna take a lot of time for him to actually go for the diffuser, and it's an entirely open plant. Goes in for the tap. It's gonna be a double peak. Just a jiggle. Try and confirm. Yeah, it's not being stuck. They've seen everything. They've heard everything, and they know every damn way to win the round.
I think Forever Cool should take a small time. Okay. Okay. That's a technical timeout. This might help ForeverCool. Not in this round. This round is going to be a straightforward. I think they can buy Deagles and maybe 5-7s. Noyan would feel devastated. He should have won that gunfight. That would have changed the complexion. Could have been 2-4 very easily. Let's see the scorecard. Noyan with 4, Smoke with 2, Owned 4, CX with 1, and C2 with 2. Why do they have such high ping? Why is Fired Up having such high ping?
Hey, there's no ping problem if everyone's playing on 100 ping.
They're going to miss a lot of shots. Why is this like that? I think that is the reason they have called out for a technical pause.
Probably. And I think we'll have to make sure that the dollars in the bank and the weapons that they have are accounted for.
Yeah.
Hopefully it gets fixed very quickly.
But then the way Smoke played in Dust 2, he is going to watch that match over and over again. He single-handedly made the difference. Let's talk about skins. Scared? Do you have any
question.
such obsessions with skins?
As long as I get them for free.
Is there a way of getting skins for free?
There are a few, probably not the legal ones, so I might not tell them. Just kidding, people don't do anything like that. No, there are no other ways to get the skins, so it's the main thing.
See, Fired Up has a beautiful, beautiful skin in his hand. It's his classic knife, OG knife, and the kind of pattern that he has is cool. You ever invested into skins? Scared?
Nope.
Never?
Too broke for that, my guy. Too broke for that.
Don't tell me that.
The truth.
Don't
I
tell
shall
me
always
that.
speak the truth.
I have a celebrity caster with me. Please.
Imagine.
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 झूठ बोले कौवा काटे, isn't it?
मेरे यहाँ पे ravens घूमते हैं.
Three-eyed? If you see a three-eyed raven, do let me know.
Oh my god. But it is what it is, Baba.
Yeah, see that the pings are okay now. They are back to
Again,
back to 1 ping. Yeah, I think we
Clouder
are
joined
good.
and the pings are stable now.
Yeah, it's good. Clouder stays nearby my place.
That's why he's getting a 3 ping, man.
2. It's 2.
Jesus.
Hey Bhagwan.
Fair enough.
I think ForeverCool had a pretty decent break. The momentum of Qeeyou, I think, has been broken. Next round
You
should be
really
fun.
feel that?
Yeah, I
You
do.
really feel that?
It does happen.
All right. If you think the momentum has been broken, look at the economy on the side of ForeverCool now.
I only said about The momentum, I never said the economy. The economy of the city is definitely broken. But yep, I think the objective of this round should be to get 3 kills and break the economy of the T side. Even though they lose the round, they will have to get at least 3 kills.
I agree. You want to try and keep them check. Want to make sure that they have to rebuy in almost every other round so that once you get those clutches, you're back with your nasty gameplay and can force the eco on the other side.
See, Dabai, we have a P250, we have a 5.7, a Deagle, and 2 USPS for their disposal, and 1 Molly for Noyan. The lineup is wrong. I was thinking about that.
No molly for Nayan. It's all the way out though. Oh my god, you try and jump out back to safety, but fired up. It's firing up on all cylinders right now. Not just one, but rather takes 3 of the skulls on the side. Breaks it open. With just the support of Cyclone. And it seems like Qeeyou are just not interested in going for the plant. They are interested in hunting.
Yeah.
Huh? You did not do that, C2.
Gets the headshot.
Alright.
We'll have to get this gun.
No, and at least. Wait a second. It is winnable. Oh my god, he needs the timing right. The flash was there, but still it's fired up.
Not bad.
With the 4K in this round.
Not bad, not bad. They got 2 kills. Should have been ideally another one, but it's okay. It's okay. They need 1 win and the economy of the team will be ruined. See that, they have 2 op setup. Smoke.
Where?
And C2.
One is going all the way towards the main. The Molly's going to push him back. No one for him to throw a smoke out on that Molly as well, so it's going to concede the space, and the line is being taken by Raven.
I do rarely see in Anubis this kind of a setup. 2 op setup.
Hori peak. Bit of wide. Lands the shot. Nails it down perfectly. Readies up for the second as C2 catches another. Demolishes Qeeyou's attempt on the A side, and now can reposition and rendezvous to secure the rest of the map though, but there are still a couple of individuals that can be taken by Qeeyou.
Timing.
And
Could see the shadow.
probably should have an idea now, so maybe it's gonna walk up behind him, but fired up! Goodness, this guy has been just a pixel away twice to see the barrel. But fortune favors the bold. And it was the round of owned as C2 closes with a 3rd pick with his op.
I told you.
Seems like they didn't even need to show the second one.
The momentum will be cracked. And I think we have 1 crash. Fired up, crashed out. It does happen. It does happen a lot.
He rage closed the game.
Might be. He's all fired up.
It is second to realize that, I'll have to say.
I think he kept his name fired up. What can I do? What can I do? It's like, yeah, he thinks.
It's all right.
He thinks like that.
Maybe.
But that
Back again though.
double op setup actually worked.
The question is, are they still going to go for the same setup? Because I'm pretty sure Qeeyou will adapt to that. Will it just to
Very quickly, they are going to adapt to that.
how
I'm telling you.
with how C2 was
No, it's
holding that one line?
you know, it is going to only work when there is a element of surprise involved in it. Once they
True.
know, once they know that there are two ops setup, it is pretty easy to break that setup. It's pretty easy, you know, because
Get
see,
extra flashes.
get extra flashes, get guns which you can use while running, close the gap, and yeah, it's that easy, you know. Like it used to be like that in CS Go, that oppers used to dominate, but in CS2 it's not like that. It's very easy to kill oppers. If you close down, they have only 5 bullets, they need to reload, and if they miss the first shot, even if they get the first shot also, you have taken out an op, and that op you can use for your own disposal. So I definitely think this ploy can be very dangerous for them, and they shouldn't go for a double op setup in maps like Anubis, where actually the T side can run you down.
Mhm.
Take for instance,
True.
if they do the same, if they post one op in B and say he gets one kill, Smoke gets one kill, but he gets traded instantaneously and the site falls, then you have handed over such a like a big gun, such an expensive gun, and you have been killed by a Tech 9. So yeah, it was a element of surprise that actually got them this particular round, but I don't think they should continue with it. And if they're continuing with it, they will have to change the positions. Maybe do something very erratic, do something very
Mhm.
unpredictable. Then it might work, but then definitely it's a double-edged sword. It might cut you also, and definitely they would have taken to notice that the other team has a two op setup.
True. Now, those are some very crucial insights that you've just given about how to break those double ups. And yeah, I kind of agree as well, considering with the amount of RNGs that we have seen in CS2 itself
Yeah,
now,
it's all
the
about
last few
RNG.
updates as well.
Yeah, it's all about RNG.
It's it's
People,
basically falling down to the category of you making yourself a much more difficult target to hit than your opponent.
yeah, there's an interesting theory actually. You might use both the op in the same site, okay, and you can use
Hmm.
one opper as an offensive and one opper as a defensive, but then you need a rifler to give you rifle support. So it two riflers can play one rifle can play very passively in A, not taking the fight,
Uh-huh.
maybe give the site and wait for
Yeah,
the rotation, because in retake sometime if you have rifle support, ops can be very dangerous. Okay, so
that is true.
so a setup of one rifle in a site which who plays a defensive anchor, then another
Yeah.
rifle in mid with a lot of utilities, and two
Uh-huh.
ops, one in the connector and one in B main, both playing passively with a rifle support in the pillar can be a good setup. But then other than that, I cannot see much happening with two op setup. This is the only setup that might work.
Fair thing, fair deal to say. But if they're going to use that or not, that's going to be the big question.
Yeah,
Because right now, again,
they're
since
not.
we're fixing all the technical issues, people, I know you're all very patient out there. So don't worry. It's just a few more podcasts
But
minutes and then we'll be hopping in onto the map. But make sure in the meantime, you click on that like button. Don't
yeah,
forget to click on the subscribe as well so that you are always intimated about all these amazing events that keep on happening. And again, thank you so much for you've given all of these players as well and everyone an opportunity to showcase not just their skills but also earn some money. You're doing so much for the community along with your team. A huge shout out to HighIQ, Showdown, It's well deserved one. Oh my goodness.
Thanks to you
3-2
also.
again.
Sorry. Thanks to you also. Without your help, I couldn't have done much. It was a big help from you, and see, people like you who are helping us do all this means a lot. Uh, I don't know whether we have done a lot to this community, but then we don't want this community to die. Yeah, that's what it is. It's one of those memories that we are trying to preserve from our childhood days. It's a 20-year-old game, and yeah,
Yep. With this,
to be
with,
very
with this, I just remembered one of the lines from One Piece, and there was this one question as to when does a human die? And eventually, the answer was only when they are forgotten. So yeah, there's still a lot of people out there who love the game. There's still you and everyone else out here who are doing all these things for the community. So for as long as you guys stand, this game is gonna flourish. I'm
pretty
pretty sure that it's gonna go
it's
back to
pretty
its former glory as well soon.
it's pretty intense. But yeah, see, those small things, even Mongols, such a small country, no infrastructure, nothing, very small population, and see, they have reached the finals of a major. So yeah,
True.
in order for, like, if you want this community to grow, there will have to be a bunch of players who will have to come forward and say that I don't, it doesn't matter whether I get infrastructure, whether there is anything for me or not, I am going to do it, or we are going to do it. They will have to do something big, and this is going to inspire
Mhm.
millions of people who are playing, who are playing this game. So that is the only way actually something can happen.
Absolutely.
But nevertheless, whatever community we have, it's a beautiful community, the CS2 community. We have pretty talented players. It's a shame that many of the good players had to leave this game because there were not much support, and the time, they couldn't have enough time. The time ran out, I must say. But it's okay. I think this is a part and parcel of this game. Coming back to this match, so we will be changing the servers that I have been informed by the admins. There were some issues. It's 5-2, 4EVERCOOL into Qeeyou on 5, and they are looking pretty solid. Skirt, tell me,
Absolutely.
two ops.
Mhm.
Do you think any of them are going to do a ego peak?
Highly possible. When you're running in with two ops, you might as well just go for it at this point. It's highly possible that we might possibly see something similar.
I'm going to tell you, even in Qeeyou, we have two oppers. We have Raven, we have Fired Up. Both played for God's Reign as the lead opper. Both played together in God's Reign. And then Raven is to get the op. And so I would consider that Raven is the primary opper of the team. We'll have to see what they do. What they do when they come to the CT side.
Oh no, we're just waiting for the rest of the players as well to hop in.
It's 3-5. Okay.
It's not. We're going to be rolling back quite a few rounds here.
It was 3-5, I guess. I forgot.
I don't think so. I believe it was just one round for QU. Either a 3-1 or a 4-1.
So we're live.
Finally, back again. I like a huge shout out to the audience who's constantly been watching us right from the beginning. It has also kept us with our on our podcast hours as well, and when we were explaining some random science theories or some facts. Not a lot of people stay up along with that. Pretty fun.
Yeah. Something to think about is that whenever we see a star, we're actually seeing something which existed millions of years back. It's kind of a time travel.
I agree. It is type of. That's the fun part about it. There are some more deep theories about that, and it is a fact that if you and I
Hmm.
we can see certain events that are days apart, depending on if we are moving or standing.
Explain, please.
So, motion changes the perception of time.
Yeah, that's true.
If you're moving, time flows slower for you.
But
Even it
then,
could be by a millisecond, but if you're moving, so it flows slower for you. So consider this, like you're sitting in your chair right now, right? And you're
yeah,
sitting on your terrace, you're on your
okay.
chair, and
Hmm.
you're watching at, let's just say, the Andromeda galaxy.
Okay.
And consider that you can apparently see something that is happening on one of its planets, right? We've got some
Okay.
nasty level telescopic power. If I'm running right next to you, and in my motion of running, if I look up at the Andromeda galaxy right from the same place where you are at, right, I'm right next to you, but I'm running, I'm right next to you. If I see Andromeda galaxy from the same place, I will see certain events that are days apart. We will not see the
Interesting.
same thing. We will see different things.
Interesting. Yeah, that makes sense. Two op setup.
Relativity.
Smokes gets one.
C2 is
Raven.
able to answer one as well.
Raven has the control.
Fired up. It's gonna fall down to how well can he land his own shot. The number 6 in yellow watching out the B main. C2 is probably there waiting for Own to make a play. He's able to do that too, but it's down to a 1v2 now, and it's a bit more difficult for you to pull this off. With the off specifically as Raven finds a shot onto the skull. And it's a 6-2 start. Just a couple of rounds going in for Qeeyou and nothing apart from that. And even that double op did not work out in the previous round. You said it perfectly.
Yeah. Double op is always this one round wonder. And when you have two oppers, you cannot rush. See what Noyan did. R2B2 is excellent at clearing angles. He is going to flush him out with that molly. Smoke. So a single player has engaged two players out there. And see how fired up has pushed the opper. This is what I was telling.
Look at where he's posted up now. He's watching all the way to CT. Should be able to take one down as well. I don't think so. Own anticipates that.
Owned.
Holy smokes, alright. He missed the shot. And probably this is a call for him to go back and save. Don't think so they can do anything else apart from that. There's Cloudo as well. Regardless of where Old wants to go, there's always someone watching him. And yes, the wrist being broken for the Opper. And again here now anymore as Raven lands his shot. And it's a 7-2.
People in CS do think a lot about aim. But let me tell you, the aim comes with movement. See what Raven did today. In the last shot, the movement saved him. It was a fast peak. He had enough time. We can see a mid jump. Oh, Raven! No scope to Noyan.
Up close and personal. That's not an AWP. That's a damn well shotgun. And it's
They-
only pistols. On the other side, how much more can you do with that? In a 2v4, that seems like a dream.
Complete domination, I would say. They are not now searching for him. Oh, owned.
Some out as well. But again, it's got an AK that he can eventually save for the next round. Question is, will he be allowed? It's a couple of players who want to phase him out as well and take his life away. The Cyclone does exactly that.
Look at the scorecard. Look at Fired Up and Cyclone. Look at Fired Up. Look at his KD. 2.66.
Thanks, Observer. 2.66. The Observer realized my match is not that good, so he just showed it up to me. See to this time around, answering back to Raven quickly. Fired Up is low in the HP as well, so C2 needs to run away, needs to move on this space. He's being burnt alive down to just 2 HP. Lucky to be standing there, but he overstays his welcome. R2B2 doubles up with Cloudy. Care of the connector though, but Noyan through the smoke gets one. R2B2 will be taking his head too. It's all down to last two players now. You get this, you maybe stand, you maybe have a chance to get it to 4-8. If not, then yeah, it's probably a 10-2. An op, and a 1v3. No time. And a perfect timing peak. Smoke is the only one left. He will not live to see another day. R2B2 with a big 3K in this round.
Exceptional, I must say.
Clutch player.
Nothing much to speak about in this particular round.
It's just obliteration. It's like they're just walking down on the members of 4EVERCOOL. That's all. Nothing apart from that. It's got everything he needs to know. Walking all the way back in his hand. It's Cloud with a closeout. And a 10-2 half.
Yeah.
Which makes things even more difficult for 4EVERCOOL to pull themselves back from this scenario.
Comeback doesn't look possible from here. They will have to win the pistol round though. They're going A. So only R2B2. R2B2 is the anchor. And he is the best E-site anchor in Anubis in India.
Fired up. That pistol, we always know how solid he is. R2B2 with dual Berettas. Gonna get one, maybe more. Absolutely will get more. Aim super crispy. Raven absolutely precise.
Hard to beat
CX
him.
is not getting that one. And that's 11-2, by the way.
It's such a shame that we are not going to see R2B2 play much of the A side anchor, because I don't think we have much of the rounds remaining. But definitely he is, I think he's the best Anubis A side anchor. Oh,
Can't
interesting.
disagree with you on that. Interesting opening yet again. Just a couple of bodies falling down early on. Okay, is able to land one with the eagle on the head, but B2. Look on the answer. Smokey's answering back. It's down to a 2v2. A weapon recovered, but it's all down on the floor again. Cyclone.
I think we are almost done. Forever will have to win this round. That's something very obvious that I said, but then I don't know how.
To close this out.
Look at Fired Up. He has a shotgun. He will be posted in A. He will have R2B2 with him.
CS getting the first two is actually going to do a lot of things, though. Oh, lovely play. Raven gets one. Cloudo as well. Doubles up with him. Catching one more down to a 2v3. So the shotgun's been taken care of. R2v2. The SMG can definitely pose a big threat. Up close and personal. He gets the first one. Isolates the second as well. Does dish out some damage, but down to 57 HP. And in the meantime, he sets things up for Clouder. But it's anticipated, and anticipation does not matter. When aim is looking that crispy, they know where C2 was. They know where the bomb is. They are gonna plant, or rather, they are gonna stay around the bomb. They're gonna camp it. And through the smoke, the barrel's out, and the head's blown. And it's Qeeyou who will be moving to the grand finals, dropping the first map of Dust 2 and then claiming the victory in the next 28 rounds with dropping only 2, bringing a 13-0 into the mix. This team looks like a different beast when they're on fire, and I don't know what's going to take to stop them from winning.
It was an easy victory. They lost the first match, won the second 13-0, won the third 13-2. Exceptional. We'll be coming back with the second semi-final soon, but till then you will have to wait. Keshav, any final words from your side?
That's about it, my man. You just said it yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Conquest String Esports Showdown Southeast Asia. Make sure you don't go anywhere, because we're gonna have the second semifinals as well. And who's gonna face this beast of a squad will be revealed in that second best of 3 series. It's gonna be after this short break. Stay tuned.